each other and living with pride, trying to make a stand. In the mother-lode of California with its mountains tall and grand. 7 brothers bold and strong, living in the promised land. Working hard every day in the blazing sun, on the open land. Dreaming visions at night of the life they planned. 7 brothers bold and strong, living in the promised land.
First item on the agenda, a new roof.
Yay.
How long would it take if we had the materials?
All of us work in a couple of days.
Can we afford it?
Not if we want that new pump.
What new pump?
The water pump is making funny noises.
What kind of noises?
Expensive.
All right. We'll fix the roof first and just hope the pump holds out. We're gonna have to come up with some extra money somehow.
We could look for buried treasure.
Eat your breakfast.
What?
Well, Mr. Gut said there's lots of loot left in these hills from outlaws like Joaquin Marietta.
Well, he ought to know about outlaws. He holds me up every time I go in his general store.
Well, we could dig for gold.
There's not much of that left, Guthrie. You just spend days out there panning and you come home with nothing.
Or he could strike pay dirt.
I think it'd be a good idea if you just concentrate on your chores and your schooling. We'll take care of the rest. Now, do we have any other ideas?
Can I help?
See if Adam and Brian need you.
Not too hard. Ease off. Ease off.
Need any help?
Let's go help Hannah.
You okay?
Yeah.
I'm going into Murphy's. Want to come along?
Do I have to change?
You could put on a clean shirt. I like my men to look sharp.
Thank you now. Hannah, is anything else?
I'm still looking.
You're in my way, boy.
Sorry.
There's 2 bars of soap or 7, Hannah?
7. Around our place, we wash off enough dirt to grow tomatoes.
Well, howdy, Frank. What brings you to town? Are you tired of the woods?
I'm tired of what people are doing in the woods. Ben, would you put this up in your window for me?
Well, sure. When'd you start giving out rewards?
One of my wardens got mauled by a wounded bear, nearly bled to death. Somebody's killing them for the parts. They strip the fur and take the paws and the organs and leave the meat to rot. We've lost too many bears already, and now they're shooting the young ones before they are old enough to breed. We could have an endangered species right here in our own backyard.
You know, I don't understand hunters like that.
Well, these aren't hunters. Hunters obey the seasons and help us manage the land and the animals. These are just cold-blooded, money-hungry killers.
How can they make that much money?
It's big money. That's the problem. They use the claws here for jewelry, and some folks in the Far East think bear organs are aphrodisiacs, like rhino horns in Africa.
You mean to tell me somebody around here is killing God's creatures just to feed some silly superstition halfway around the world?
Well, if I catch him, they'll wish the bear got to him first. Well, ma'am, Ben, I appreciate it.
Take care.
Thank you.
Well, is that all you need, Hannah?
Hannah, what's an aphrodisiac?
It's kind of like a vitamin for adults. You gonna get that for me, Guthrie?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll put it on the bill.
Thanks.
Mr. Gunn, how much are your pans?
Oh, 6 to $10. You gonna do some placer mining?
Thinking about it. Trying to earn some extra money.
Well, you should have a copy of my book, Gold Fever. $1.50 just for you.
Well, I don't have a buck and a half.
Pay me when you get your first strike.
Thanks. My brother says most of the gold is gone from Carbon County.
Is that so? But if you was to mosey along the north branch of the river where the bend is,
Uh-huh.
you might be surprised at what you'd find. Don't tell nobody, just between you and me.
Thanks, Mr. Gunn.
You bet.
The only ones making money in that business are the ones selling the equipment.
Well, I don't need much to get started. A pan, a crowbar. Well, I can make my own sluice box. I could pay for the new roof all by myself.
All right. Well, good luck.
Gran, let's finish up this pie.
Oh, no thanks, Guthrie. I'm stuffed.
Go on, you might not get another berry pie for a whole week.
Okay. Thanks.
Brian? Just think, if I strike it rich, we'll never have to worry about a leaky roof again.
Hey, if you strike it rich, you just remember that I'm your favorite brother, all right? Go to sleep, will you?
what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
What's the matter?
I guess I was just thinking about the 4-H street dance. Daniel's giving me a shot at singing with his band. I could earn some money for the roof.
And you're worried?
Yeah. I mean, I sound all right to myself in the shower, but in front of all those people, I don't know.
Hey, you'll do fine. I mean, you've got as good as singing voices, Daniel. You'd think you'd feel more comfortable if we took the shower with us. What'd you do? Go skinny dipping with your clothes on?
No, but I've got something to show you.
What?
And there's plenty more where that came from.
Where'd you get that?
That's my secret, Evan. But I need some money to buy equipment. You want to buy a share of my gold mine?
How much?
How much you got?
Well, I've been saving for some new reins, but then I decided to throw the $5 into the pot for buy new shingles.
Yeah, but if you give it to me, we'll be able to buy a whole bunch of shingles.
Well, I guess it's worth a gamble.
You won't be sorry, Evan. Now let's keep this just between us. Nobody else believe me. Besides, too many partners, not as much to divide. Okay?
All right.
Evan, I got stepped on again. I think it's broken. Maybe I shouldn't go today.
You're singing with Daniel, not dancing with him. You gotta go. Hey, listen, you'll be great. Just pretend you're taking a shower.
Boy! I've got something to show you.
What?
Want to buy a share of my gold mine?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat for you today. My little brother Ford has agreed to sing us a song. So let's give him a big hand and get him up here. Come on.
Get up here.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, I hear her voice in the morning hour when she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. And riding down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, a country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads.
Hey there, young fella. My name is Wicks, Buddy Wicks, And I want to tell you, you have a very interesting voice.
I really never done this before.
Listen, I've got this little industrial show for a convention from Sonora, and one of my regular singers got sick, so I need a replacement. You'd be singing with the legendary Donna Joe James.
Donna Joe James? Donna Joe James! Who? Donna Joe James.
Yeah, the job pays $100 for the night, and you can pick up your music tomorrow over to the Frogtown Pavilion. What do you say?
$100? Sounds great to me. When do we start?
Well, no, see, actually, it's Ford here that I wanted for the job. See, he'd be more suited for it. I'm sorry, pal.
More suited.
Oh, yeah. How about it, Ford?
Sure, Mr. Wicks.
Call me Buddy.
Sure, buddy. Buddy.
Keep an eye on the compressor after drown down there.
I was busy. We got company. You're the boy I saw at the store, ain't you? The people call me Ace. Over there is my partner, Lucky. What's your name?
Guthrie?
Well, I'm sorry to scare you, Guthrie, but you can't be too careful. Now, what are you doing here?
I heard a noise downstream. I guess it was your dredge.
It makes a lot of noise when it gets running.
Are you looking for gold?
I found a nugget.
She's traveled some distance.
How do you know that?
It's all smooth from the water pushing it along. You find the rough nugget, good chance you're close to a vein.
Where'd you find it?
Upstream.
You dredging or panning?
Panning. Wish I had a vacuum dredge like yours.
Well, I'll tell you what, Guthrie, maybe we can work a deal. See, me and Lucky got a good pay streak going, right, Lucky?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you hit pay dirt, right? So how about you help us work our digs, and we'll help you work yours with the dredge. And then we'll split it all between us. See, that way we both hit it big. Well, what do you say? You want to go partners?
Sure, that would be great.
Let's shake on it, partner.
I'll go get my pen, all right?
Oh, and Guthrie, this is just between us men. Okay? Don't tell nobody, not your friends, not even your family. See, we don't want nobody to know until we get all the gold we can.
I want to surprise my brothers by helping them buy a new roof, so I won't say a word to nobody.
What you gonna do that for? Now we got a kid hanging around.
He's the perfect cover. Makes us look all the more like weekend gold bugs in case anybody else stumbles on us. We'll just finish our contract, deliver the goods, and kiss him off.
I got a lot more today.
Really? Where is it? Let me see it.
Well, I can't risk carrying it back and forth. I hid it at the site.
What do we do if something should happen?
To me or the gold.
To you, of course.
Well, I made a map. That's the first rule for staking a claim. If anything happens to me, the other half will turn up.
How?
Don't worry, I've got it all figured out.
Well, how do I look?
Legendary. Oh, Ford, do you have enough cologne on? I mean, you're supposed to dab it on, not bathe in it.
Well, if I drive with the windows down, maybe by the time I get there, it'll blow away.
Only if you go by way of Canada.
Very funny. Hey, how are you doing? Getting rich?
We're doing pretty good.
Hey, Guthrie. There's a few dishes waiting for your tender, loving care in there. Let's hit it.
I gotta go. Maybe this is my lucky week.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later. Hey, just look a little chapped. I'm panning for gold.
Uh-huh.
Not wandering away from the house too far, are you?
Not really.
So what are you gonna do if you find color?
Buy shingles?
Hey, listen, I'm not too wild about you being out there by yourself. They haven't found that bear yet, you know.
Yeah, but that's way off from where I'm working.
Sure about that?
Well, I can take care of myself. I'm not a 10-year-old.
That's true. And that's a dish towel. And that's the way to the kitchen, which is where a 12-year-old has some work waiting for. Let's go.
Now, Donna Joe, honey, don't
touch
ride
me.
her. Now, woman, now listen here. Donna, now just, woman.
Out of here. Take that. Here's 5%.
Now listen, honey.
And something that's hanging on.
These singers. Look.
Buddy?
Oh, it's you. Hi, kid.
I came to get my music and rehearse with Donna Joe.
Now is not the time. Listen, here's your music.
I kind of thought that maybe she'd like to sing a song that I wrote.
Son, in this business, timing is everything. And now is not the time. What was your name?
It's Ford.
Well, Ford, you be back over here at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon to run through this number with Donna Joe, okay?
2:30, right.
And you're gonna be just great. You're a natural. I'll buy you a drink.
I'm not old enough to drink.
Well, unfortunately, I am. See you tomorrow.
How much we got?
Maybe $2,000. You know, this is better than I've done in a while. And if our other deal pans out, I'll really score big.
Other deal?
Yeah. Well, you know, if we're as lucky trying for silver in Colorado.
Really? Is that what you guys do all the time? Hunt for treasure?
Guthrie, all life's a hunt for something.
Hey, how come you do most of the work? I don't see Mr. Ace around much.
Oh, he's at the Angels Camp at the assay office.
I thought the assay office was in Stockton.
Yeah, well, whichever.
You listen, Mr. Martin. You know what they pay in the Far East for one bear paw. This ain't as easy as getting antlers for your love potions. I almost got killed. Okay, and now we're talking. Delivery by the end of the week. No, nothing's gonna stop me from getting you what you want.
Sometimes I like you mixed up, but anyway you're fixed up. I love to start my mornings with you. Pretty good, huh?
Think we just about tapped this out, Guthrie.
When Ace gets back, can we divide it up?
That's the plan.
Can't wait to see my brothers' faces. I'm gonna give them most of it for the new roof and keep just enough to buy myself a new pair of boots or a motorcycle.
Now it's time to start breaking camp. How long is it gonna take you to get everything up to your truck?
At the most, hour.
I gotta get back pretty soon. My brother's singing at the fairgrounds this afternoon, and I don't want to be late.
Well, if we all work together, we'll be through in time. We'll even give you a ride back home.
Hey, thanks. Then I don't have to worry.
Now you go downstream there and get the rest of that scuba gear while Lucky and I take care of things here.
I'll get right on it.
Well, let's get to work.
I was just thinking, we should let the kid have his share of the gold, JT.
Since when did you find a conscience?
It's just that, he's a good kid. And none of this ain't right.
Lucky, when are you gonna start acting like a pro and not some preacher? Now, we got standing orders for bear parts and deer antlers. Those folks have believed for thousands of years that it makes them macho for the women. So the way I figure it, we're helping keep a culture alive. Just happen to be getting rich doing it.
It's just that he's a good kid, and he should have his share of the gold, JT.
You want to give him some of your gold, you go ahead. I tell you, I might be giving him something a hell of a lot more than you.
What's that?
His life. That is, if he keeps on being a good little boy.
Come on, Adder. Lord, how's your golden rope?
Where's Guthrie?
Hey, don't worry about it.
It is
Behind you.
Where's Guthrie?
I guess I gotta tell you. He wanted to surprise you all by helping the family pay for the new roof. I gave him $5 for a pan, and he's been going out looking for gold. Now, I told him I'd keep it a secret that him and I were partners.
Wait a minute. He told me I was his only partner. I gave him $6.38 I was saving for a new hat.
Are you two trying to tell me you let Guthrie go off on a wild goose chase in potentially dangerous country alone without telling me?
You know how it is when you want to go adventuring? I mean, he's just a kid.
Seems like he's not the only kid in this family now, doesn't it?
Honey, they're not the only ones at fault either.
Now, what does that mean?
You know, sometimes y'all act like Guthrie's not even here. Except to do the chores that you don't want to do. The only reason he went looking for gold was so he'd feel like he had something to contribute. Make him feel like he was pulling his own weight. Maybe you don't remember what it's like being his age. Trying to be a man. Not real sure what that is.
Well, then you guys know where he's gone?
He made me a map, but only gave me half of it.
See that?
It won't do you any good.
I got the other half. He said he was finding some color. He probably lost track of time.
Look, why don't you all go on down to the fairgrounds? Brian and I will grab the Jeep and go out looking for him. We'll meet you down there.
Yeah, come on, ladies and gentlemen. It's
But we gotta go
showtime.
now.
Little brother's on. Come on. Head out through the dishes.
Promise?
Hey, come here. Don't worry. We'll find you. Promise.
Okay.
All right.
Don't be long.
Won't. What do we got here?
I hope this map's a little off.
Why is that?
Well, if it's accurate, Guthrie's right near where that ranger got mauled.
All right, I'll get a rifle and meet you in the Jeep.
Want me to come along?
No, there's no sense getting everybody all worried. I'm sure he's okay.
Sure. I'll see you at the show.
Okay.
Hey, this logging road up here ought to get us close. It's like about a half mile to the river.
I was sure we would have found him by now.
We should have. Let's just go save him a seat inside, right?
Yeah, we wouldn't want to miss a star being born, would we? Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Donna Joe James.
How I love to start my morning with you, to see your sunny side come shining through. Sometimes I like you mixed up, but anyway you're fixed up, I like to start my morning with you.
Now once there was a little hen sitting on her nest, trying hard with every feather just to do her best.
Then a big old rooster came strutting by and said, "Mother, fixing breakfast, let's go out instead."
And we'll have eggs, we've got lots of eggs, fresh, such nutritious things. Shipped in an empty package, never, never any crackage eggs. We've got lots of eggs.
Did you get everything loaded?
Except for that gold.
Can we divvy up now? I should have been home an hour ago. They'll be worried.
Not about a smart boy like you. Well, I bet you could find your way home in the dark if you had to.
What do you mean?
Well, we've had a change of plans. Lucky wants us to keep all the gold for ourselves.
Hey, you can't do that. I worked for my share.
Well, that's not your problem now. If I was you, I'd be worried how I was going to make it through those woods. See, there's a wounded bear somewhere around here. He could pick up a man's scent real easy, or a boy's. You might even think about spending the night in a tree, going home in the morning. A terrible thing to face a wounded bear. Now, don't forget this.
Hey, that's mine!
Not anymore. Be careful who you do business with, boy. The world's full of crooks. Hurry up with that box, Lucky.
Better get going.
Hey! Guthrie, stop! Up to Guthrie! Come on, Guthrie! Come on, I won't hurt you! Guthrie, come on! Come on, Guthrie! Stop, Guthrie! Guthrie, I won't hurt you! Come on, Guthrie! Stop it! Stop it, Guthrie! Guthrie! I'm gonna get you!
Guthrie. I won't hurt you.
You lied to me, and you've been killing bears and cutting them up.
Look, Guthrie, you're not old enough to know how these things work. This ain't no game. Now give me the gold. You're spilling gold. Stop it.
Stay away from me, Lucky. I'll spill it all. Better stay back.
I'll split it with you, Guthrie. I'll split it with you.
No, I'm gonna spill it. I'm gonna drop it unless you let me go.
Guthrie, the gold. Oh, my God, the gold. Guthrie, you spilled the gold. Gold, where's the gold? He dumped all the gold in the creek.
You took the rotor, you idiot!
Wait a minute. You ain't gonna shoot the boy.
You can identify us. Hey, I show one spark of decency and look what happens. Guthrie, I know you can hear me. I won't hurt you. I just want the rotor. It's gonna be dark soon. Give me that rotor and you might get back in one piece. Guthrie? Guthrie, answer me. Guthrie! Guthrie! Where are you? Guthrie, answer me! Where are you? Guthrie, give you $100 for that rotor. That's a lot of money to help out your family. That's what you said you wanted to do. How about $200?
They're not here.
All right, let's go.
Don't you think we ought to notify the game warden?
Not yet. Why don't you stay here in case they call, though, all right? If we don't run into them on the road, then we'll start talking about a policy or a search.
Maybe they had a flat tire or something.
Came across the camp down the line. Nobody home. What'd you find?
Poachers?
That's my last warning shot, Guthrie. Next one's gonna get you. You get some sense, give me that rotor. Give me that rotor, I'll let you go. Promise. It's all over, Guthrie. You got a lot of guts, kid. Too bad. You would have made a hell of a man.
Drop it! Mister, you got 3 seconds to decide if you want to see tomorrow. Drop it.
Drop it!
You okay? You all right?
I am now. I've never been so scared in my life. Thanks, Adam. Brian.
You know, when I get over being grateful you're alive, you got a lot of explaining to do.
All right, Evan, I want you to stay here in case they come back. For Daniel, you look downstream. I'm going to move upstream. If we don't find them in a couple of hours, you're going to go back for help, understand?
Guthrie! Guthrie! Guthrie, where you been? Where you been? Huh?
He's trying to shoot.
Hey, what's going on? Who's that guy?
Somebody the sheriff's gonna want to meet.
And there's another one out there somewhere.
Hey, Guthrie. You deserve it, kid.
Guess what? Game warden captured that wounded bear, and they're gonna make him better.
All right, Crane, what do we got?
Well, with Hannah's savings, Guthrie's nugget, and word for those poachers, and the Eggman's $100, we just made it.
All right, Eggman.
Yes, buddy. Wait a minute. I'm throwing that $100 on one condition.
A condition?
Yes. No one mentions a word about what happened at the fairgrounds, ever.
What's the matter, Ford? Don't you like eggs?
We